Well, look, the airline industry is in this huge transformational period post-COVID. And while the number of travelers is well beyond pre-pandemic levels, the amount of money that these airlines are bringing in isn't even close. They are all on this big push to get their carriers back to those big profits. And they think that they can do so by really focusing in on what travelers want. We've seen this play out with Southwest most recently. The airline did this huge survey of travelers and potential customers, asking them what would make them choose Southwest over other airlines. And then they took that data and used it to implement the changes that they're now rolling out. That data influenced decisions for things like launching premium legroom seats and stepping away from their open seating policy. And it also influenced things like making sure that they kept their free 2-check bag policy. We listened to CEO Bob Darden talk about this a little earlier. Take a listen.
We've been looking at assigned seating. Everything in our plan, our Investor Day plan, was underway before Elliott ever showed up. We were doing the research on assigned seating more than a year ago. Elliott showed up in June. We were working on our Getaways by Southwest product and our new interline partnerships well before Elliott ever showed up.
Yeah, now they're putting those things in place. Other airlines are starting to do these types of surveys as well. Largely what they're finding is that passengers love their premium extra legroom seats and they love a good loyalty program. The downside of this all, though, is that these airlines, the airline industry in general, is facing very high operational costs. So it is inevitable that that cost will trickle down to the customer. The only other big thing that we saw today, we heard from DFW Airport outgoing CEO Sean Donahue. He talked about just the growth in this region, the growth in North Texas, and he alluded to the fact that there may be so many people here that this area actually needs a third airport, and that's even considering all of the space that DFW Airport still has to grow. Reporting here in Dallas, I'm Janelle Ford. Back to you.
Very informative. Our thanks to you, Janelle.